Forget the gold rush. Today, California is in the forefront of the green rush. Now I sit down with LA Times columnist David Lazarus to find out just how much cash is behind the stash. Reefer, pot, weed, dope. Whatever you want to call it, one thing is clear. A career in cannabis is making marijuana millionaires out of more and more local businessmen and women. So according to Forbes magazine, they're looking at the marijuana industry with a growth potential of $7 billion. So I guess if you're an entrepreneur and you don't have any morality issues here, why would you not get into this business?
Well, you'd be getting in on the ground floor because we are still at the outset of both decriminalizing and legalizing this product. So this is a commodity that has nothing but upside potential.
Reminiscent of the Wild Wild West, so-called ganjapreneurs are flocking to California and setting up pot shops in anticipation of recreational sales becoming legal after the 2016 elections.
I think people who get into this business are probably going to be the same sort of people who pioneer all businesses, and that is the entrepreneurs who aren't afraid to take risks, first of all, but also recognize that there's great potential down the road. It will go from a black market, an unregulated market, a criminal market, to an open, regulated, legal market. And that's going to take some fairly visionary entrepreneurs to then grow it in a safe way.
And pot proponents suggest THC could help tip the scale on taxes.
An economist at Harvard, he estimated that federal tax revenue from legalized pot would be about $6 to $7 billion a year.
But beware, like any venture, your cannabis collateral could go up in smoke.
There's so many unknowns surround the dispensaries. They open, they close. As a commercial enterprise, there's really nothing but question marks that surround the business.
You know, obviously one of the arguments, against this, legalizing marijuana is, you've got drunk drivers on the road now. Is it just going to make it worse when you've got a bunch of stoned drivers on the road?
It's been found that while use of marijuana goes up, consumption of alcohol goes down, and as a result, there's a 9% decrease in traffic accidents.
And addiction experts like Joanne Spreacher from the Discovery House insist the riches aren't worth rolling into addiction.
One person can smoke a joint once a week and be perfectly fine, where another person could be smoking a joint a week and he could be having hallucinations. He could be stealing his parents' money, not showing up for the job at work, driving under the influence.
So whether you toke, smoke, or pass, businesses urge it's high time to get to know the bottom line of bud. According to a paper endorsed by economists, it states the government would save an estimated $13.7 billion on prohibition costs and tax revenue by legalizing marijuana.